Hello. Hi everyone. It's me. Remember me? I streamed on this channel like a week ago. That was fun, right? Well, I'm back. Surprise. It's me again. I may sound a little different, and that's because after 2.5 years, I broke my freaking win streak of avoiding the C word, and now I got it now. That's right. Officially COVID positive for the first time in my life. It's good. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I got a strong immune system, so I think I'll be okay. But man, yeah, it's not super fun. So if I cough into the microphone, just make sure you guys are wearing a mask if you're watching at home, on your ears and your headphones. I want to make sure that that doesn't go in through your ears over the internet cord. Otherwise, it'd be pretty bad, you know. So yeah, just making sure you guys are staying safe out there. And yeah, we're gonna walk through. I'll do a little story time about what we were up to went to Amsterdam for TwitchCon EU. I stayed with Lawman, Strippin, and Zoil, who's a new friend that I made while there. And we had a really good time. So I'll talk you guys through some of the adventures we had, at least the ones that I can share on stream, and then we will go from there. And Lisa was there too, of course. She just wasn't staying in the same Airbnb, but yeah, Lisa was there too. We had a lot of friends there. Okay. Let me figure out the best way to share all this. Yeah, Lisa's staying in a sex hotel. Yeah, Lisa looked for cheap housing, and she ended up booking a place in the red light district that I think was pretty much a sex motel. So, you know, she had an interesting time going back there every night. But nah, she was fine. She was fine. Yeah, with her dad. I was gonna get to that. I think Lisa. I don't know what went on behind that decision, but Lisa decided to travel to Amsterdam with her dad. And so the two of them were staying in a red light motel together, and also got to meet him for the first time when I met Lisa, which was nice. It was like a chaperone. Pics of the meet and greet and photos. Oh, great. Well, I have a few as well. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out the best place to start. You know, so much happened, and only a fraction of it was captured on pictures. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna do this. And these are not sorted by time at all. Tell us about your flight first. I had a very uneventful flight compared to Lawman. As some of you guys know, Lawman had a full nightmare scenario where he flew to Amsterdam, but as soon as he left his airport in California, he had to emergency land on like a cornfield in Utah where they refueled him, and then he had to go to like Utah and sleep there overnight in the airport because they ran out of room in hotels, to then get rerouted through Detroit to get to Amsterdam the next day. So that's, I guess, actually where the adventure begins. Hold on, let me make sure I do this right. He said the Detroit airport wasn't bad though, guys. So, you know, it wasn't all so bad after all. All right, I think this is a sufficient way of me sharing this without leaking anything weird. I apologize in advance for my look. I am in the middle of napping and then getting up and then drinking water and then sleeping again. So I'm a little crusty looking, but I'm a little bit of a sicky boy. That's right. But welcome to my big folder of Amsterdam memories that I have. Look very refreshed. Thank you, thank you. Let's see, where were we? First day. Here. So I yeah, Lawman. Wait, I need music in the background, man. Yeah, you guys said Gnome Village. That is actually a fitting soundtrack for the Netherlands. Oh my god, way too loud. It's like a minute loop. This is gonna be horrible. Okay. Yeah, so where do I begin? I flew in on my Tuesday, arrived on Wednesday in the middle of the day. I was the first one there, so I basically waited around the airport for about an hour and a half until Strippin arrived. He tells me he arrives. I go downstairs. He's buying anti-aging cream from a vendor in the airport, which I think was not what he was intending the first meeting to be, but I managed to catch him, and he was like, "Oh shit!" when I saw him. He claimed that the vendor flagged him down and was like, "You got so many dead skin cells. This thing is gonna change your life." And so he tested it out, and she like put it on half of his face, and it like burned, like, you know, changed his face on that half. And then she's like, "If you want the rest, you gotta buy it." He was like, "Okay, fine." And so he's going buying that, and I show up. So I teased him about that for a bit. But then it was really nice. We hung out together. By then we knew Lawman wasn't gonna be around, so we were like, all right, let's head back. Scammed? Yeah, no, it was definitely. He got swindled a little bit, I think. We gotta ask him if he's still using it. I don't know if he used it since. That's actually silver nitrate, a mild chemical burn agent. Wow. The more you know. I'm gonna put you guys on the screen too. Alright, this is actually too. Let me put on this. Okay, this is a whole mix. Hi from Amsterdam. Hi, I was just there. Look, see? There's a picture. Why are you hanging out in Amsterdam? Because I was just there and I miss it. It was a fun place. I really liked it. I hadn't been to Europe in a while, so it was cool to explore. And it was Lawman's first time in Europe, which was really exciting. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. So, first day, it was Strippin and me. We get to the Airbnb, which sleeps 7 people. It was a 7-person sleeping arrangement because we originally had 7 people staying with us. And due to a variety of reasons, all of them had to bow out, except for Lawman, me, and Strippin. And so the first day, it was just me and Strippin in this empty Airbnb pretty much, which was a little bit of a bummer. But we went out and we got some drinks. We met up with Lisa and her dad. And that was interesting. They had these matching little, you know, paper boy caps. You know, like those little like English like caps that are like flat caps on the top. Yeah, they had matching little caps, and it was very cute. Yeah, there you go. And so we went out and got some food with them. Her dad really liked just kind of wandering. I don't know if he was like trying to give us space so that we were like not, you know, not like bothering us. But he would just like arrive and like say hi, and then he would just like leave. He would just start walking, and we wouldn't know where the hell he went. And I kept asking Lisa where he was, and she was like, I don't know. He doesn't say much. So yeah, classic dad moment. And then what did we do? We went back to the Airbnb. I was massively jet lagged because I didn't sleep, so I was like, I'd been up for like over 30 hours. So we like watched like a fucking I don't know, National Geographic documentary, and then I passed the fuck out. And then Lisa apparently also fell asleep. So poor Strippin was like alone in this Airbnb with everyone else asleep. And no one else could make it. So that was the first day pretty much. I also slept early because I wanted to wake up in time to get Lawman because his flight was getting in at 6 a.m. So I got in, I made sure that I was going to be awake for that. This is actually the first picture I took on the trip because I got up at 6 a.m. and I went walking around and it was really pretty. There was like literally no one outside. No one in Amsterdam wakes up until like 10 a.m. at the earliest, which is like my kind of city, but it was also kind of cool if you walk around early. It's just like absolutely empty, you know? Also, bikes. If you've never been to Amsterdam, it's like the bike capital of the fucking world, I bet. Every single person rides a bike, and they're actually terrifying because there's bike lanes all around the city, and they look like walk lanes, and so tourists will be like, oh, like, I'm going down to the corner shop, and then a fucking bike goes like, ding ding, and then just zips around them, and if you're not looking, you'll get fucking laid out. Let's see. So Lawman arrives. I found him around here. He was wandering around. And then we went to a little walk. Hey, thank you, Elefante, for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you. Oh, also shout out to wait. Oh, fuck. 1 sec. Who was this? I checked when I first got back today. Jolted Arrow gifted 10 subs like during the vacation when I wasn't around. It's really sweet. Thank you, Jolted Arrow, even though no one saw that. I saw it. Thank you. Z-Bake Cakes, thank you for the 37 months as well. Is that your house? No, this is actually the central station of Amsterdam, which is funny. You'll notice if you start looking at the signs, the language here is just kind of like a goofy version of English. They just kind of put extra A's in words and everything. It's like half of the word looks like English and then suddenly it becomes fucking random and crazy. Yeah, that's Dutch for you. I guess it is. So this is me and Lawman. That's Lawman right there. No, don't fucking think that. And we walked around looking for a cafe. The only cafe that we could find that was open went into this station, and there's this little Italian cafe. And Lawman, since he was up all day traveling, it was like dinner for him, so he ordered pasta. He got a little carbonara in like a little like paper box, even though it was like 7 a.m. He's like eating pasta, which was a very strange, first meal of the day. But yeah, it was neat. So we walked around, and we head back, and let's think. The famous coffee shops of Amsterdam are very real. They are basically just like vape stores. Well, so there's like the corner markets, which are like vape stores, and then there's the coffee shops. And coffee shop in Amsterdam is code for the weed store, where you can go in and you can get coffee, but you can also get like marijuana straight up, either pre-rolled in like joint form or edibles or anything in between. I think I just took this picture because there was an ET butt. But yeah, the first day we went and we tried to get some edibles, but it was from like one of the fake stores, and the fake store gives you cookies with the hemp dust sprinkled on top, and I tell you, it does nothing for you. So that was a really weird first experience, and it tasted horrible. And then the next day we wisened up and went to an actual coffee shop, and that was fun. That was nice. We got some edibles and stuff, and I think the first day I didn't do an edible. I just did I smoked a joint, but some of the others did. It was, I think, Lisa and Zoil's first time, and Zoil, by the way, was my first time meeting him. He's if you don't know him, he's an IRL streamer. Really nice guy, giant. He's like, fucking, I want to say 7 feet tall. And yeah, he's a really sweet guy. Lisa also tried weed for the first time. We gave her a very small dose. She did an edible. But it's still, I think she still felt it. She said she felt like she was having a panic attack. So we went back and she calmed down a bit and everything was okay. But yeah, it was it was a strange experience for everyone's first times. So we want to make sure we were taking care of everyone who was trying for the first time. Did Lisa's dad do an edible? No, but apparently he was interested in learning more about weed. So honestly, I don't know what he got up to. He kind of wandered around on his own. We went to the marijuana museum in the red light district, where we learned about the history of marijuana. It was actually very educational. I thought it was going to be like kind of like a meme museum, but no, they took it very seriously, and it was cool. You excluded him? I kept asking Lisa what her dad was doing, if he was okay, and she kept saying he was just, you know, walking somewhere. So I don't really know what that means, but you know, I guess he was. You can never remember how tall specific streamers were. We're pretty tall as a group. This is of course Sam, Lawman, and me. At the convention itself, this was during our meetup where we saw a bunch of people. I'm jumping around a little bit, but yeah, we met up with Kuro, the mod, in chat right now, who lives in around Amsterdam. He made a point of saying Amsterdam is not very neat, but the rest of the Netherlands is pretty neat. So it was great meeting Kuro because I've known him for years. Yeah, he's a great guy. One of the native gnomes. Actually, as far as gnomes go, the Dutch, I think, like per capita, are the tallest people. Like I don't know for sure. There might be other countries that have a higher average, but they're fucking enormous. They're like an average of like 6 feet, I think, at least. They're in the top 3. Yeah, very tall gnomes, exactly. What else did we do? Oh, we went to the Vampire the Masquerade booth, and I just kept hissing for photo shoots and stuff. Not very flattering, but you know, they were appreciative of my my committing to the bit. They did an interview with us where I basically just like fucked with stripping the whole time because we did an interview together. Let's see, we walked around some more to strip in. We went to like the main square. Everyone there was very fashionable, very cool. The food was neat. Basically all Dutch food though is like hyper, it's either fried or it's dough, or it's like, it's all dessert, man. It's like super sweet, which is good, but like it was hard. It was hard to eat that every time because like I kept trying to like stick to the cuisine that was from the place, but I was like, oh my god, I'm fried dough only. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I'm describing it wrong, but yeah, pretty much everything I had there was like, here, I'm gonna jump around a little bit. Look at this. Look at this dessert. What these were called? Something or other. Eggbird, what's up, man? It was cool meeting you at the partner party last Friday. Yeah, nice meeting you too. Pofferdies, yeah, Pofferdies. These are crazy. They're basically fried little pockets, like hot pockets, filled with sweet things. So my friend Kaz took you to Efteling after. Yeah, this is Kaz. He's an animator on YouTube, and I don't know if he streams. I think he used to stream his animation as well. But Kaz took me there. Nils was another friend that took me there. I'll get to that though. This is my last day. But yeah, he's an animator on YouTube. He's very good, and was very happy to. I think he actually got my ticket. It was very nice. Or at least he helped me get my ticket. Where was I? Okay, going back. All right, second day. We get the edibles, and we're going for lunch, and oh no! As soon as we get the edibles, during breakfast, like horse and carriage pulls up, which was like, I think freaked some people out a little bit, but it was very cool. You know, these cafes that just got horses everywhere, the cobblestones and all that. Was that Zoil? Yeah, so this is Zoil. This is a reaction. Okay, so after we had the edible, we went to get lunch. We walked across this square, and as soon as we arrive at this place, actually, hold on. I'm going so out of order. Sorry. Part of COVID is like my brain is foggy and it's hard for me to keep focused. I feel like I'm constantly getting sidetracked. Let me pull up Zoil's stream from the other day.
I don't know if I have any chat.
Yeah, that's him. That's what he sounds like. Okay, so this was our Airbnb. This is after he had the edible, which was kind of, I was surprised he wanted to stream after doing the edible, but I think he really wanted to show everyone. So yeah, there's Lisa in the background. I think she was having a little bit of a tough time because, yeah, again, first edible and all that. There's me. I was basically doing my own thing too for a minute. I was like getting stuff. What are we talking about?
All right, we went to eat lunch at a restaurant. Zoil tried to sit down at a table, broke the table in half, dropped it on his foot, started bleeding all over again.
Yeah, what he said. But before we get to that, so the first day that we're here, Zoil is like gets in. We're about to go to the Weed Museum. I'm like with Lisa, Lawman, and Lisa's dad, and I'm like, okay, let's go get the boys and we'll go to the Weed Museum. So I get to the Airbnb and I open the door and I see Zoil with his foot on the kitchen counter. Strippin's bent over it, and there's like he's just got gauze and he's just wrapping it all around his foot. And it felt like the fucking like community gif of like walking in with pizza. It's like a burning room. I'm like, what the fuck happened? And apparently, while Zoil was in the shower, he slipped and he kicked the side of the wall so hard that his big toenail came clean off. Like the entire thing ripped right off and blood everywhere. And so he yeah, this was before the first day of the convention too. And so he walks to the front door or he walks to the door of the bathroom and he opens it, and Strippin's like, man, he's taking a while. So he turns around and Zoil's like massive. He's just standing there in front of the bathroom. like the mom, I threw up, like the same energy. He's just standing there and he's like, I hurt myself. I'm not quite sure what to do really. and Sam's like, oh boy, all right. And so he comes up and he like, you know, takes care of him. Like it was amazing. The very first day that I saw Strippin there, I was like, all right, this is like your first vacation in a long time, right? And he's like, yeah, like, you know, I'm finally able to like not be in dad mode. I'm gonna like have a nice vacation, just chill with my homies. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds great, man. We'll make sure that you're relaxed. And then this fucking next day, Zoil rips his toenail off, and Sam's like, and like the switch flips, and he goes back into dad mode. He like takes him into the kitchen and, you know, cleans it off. He like pulls up YouTube videos and he looks up how to clean the wound and like, you know, prepare it and stuff. And so yeah, I walk in on him wrapping it and like taking care of it. He did a great job. You know, Sam absolutely, like without him, I don't know what what Zoil was gonna do. But so sorry, just the image is so funny. I would have taken pictures and stuff. I didn't want to be like rude, being like, oh, content, you're fucking hurt so bad. But we all laugh about it afterwards. But basically it like shot his plans for the day. And because I'm up there making sure they're okay and helping where I can, Lisa and Lawman are like waiting, and they're like, oh my god, what's taking them so long? So they come up too, and they walk in on this, and they're just like, okay, I guess the Weed Museum's out. And so we take all the bedding off of our beds and prop Zoil up in the on a couch so we can like elevate his foot. So like, you know, that's what you're supposed to do when it's bleeding. And so we like elevate his foot, we put ice on it, and he's like, oh, like, can you get my computer? I want to play Fall Guys. And so we're like, okay, all right. So we set him up with his computer, and he's like, gets on his computer, and we just hear the dun 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 dun, like the Fall Guys music blasting. He's just like sitting there all cozied up, like, and I get him, you know, we get him, you know, the pain meds that I brought. He's like, and then Sam's like, God, what else? You know, we're just gonna be taking care of you the rest of the trip. And he's like, yeah, I could go for some lunch. Can you bring some back? And so we're like, okay, great. So we go out, like, we have to bring him lunch now. It's just become this entire like taking care of baby. Yeah, it was a sick day. Anyway, we go to the Weed Museum while he's playing Fall Guys and you know, and relaxing a bit, which was nice. We then go to get our passes at TwitchCon because it was the day before, and we wanted to get our partner passes. But the line was grotesquely long, like 2.5, maybe 3 hours long, and it was just, ugh, man, horrible. Eggbird, thank you for the Prime sub, man. And so, yeah, in that heat, and they were not giving out waters or anything, and so we're waiting in this massive line. Everyone around us starts IRL streaming. Hold on, actually, there's another friend that I made while there. That I think you can see us in their IRL stream. Yeah, there's streams going everywhere. Brock sends his regards. Hey, Summer, I got all those clips ready to show today, so don't worry. We're gonna go over the Brock moment. Yeah, we met Hooper Noodle, who we actually hung out with a fair bit at the convention. But yeah, our first introduction to her was she was just streaming the entire line in front of us. Where were we? You can see us behind. Where are we? Oh. Where is this? Turn around. Enhance. Enhance. Aha! and now I'm right there too. Wait. You know what? Doesn't matter. Basically, the entire fuck. You know what? It's over. There's no way. But the entire time we were like making fun of the IRL streamers. Like I don't know if it was loud enough to be caught on stream, but we were, because like everyone's just like they're bored, so they're just like, I guess I'll talk to my chat. So they're just like, the bandwidth doesn't exist. It's just like everyone is streaming, everyone's like fucking doing stuff. And there were so many of them streaming it too. So anyway, we wait for like the 2-hour line, but Zoil's not with us because he hurt his toe. So we couldn't bring him. And so slightly out of frame each time. Yeah, I was dodging the camera, I guess. And so we're like, I don't know what we're gonna do when we get to the front of the line. And like, we need to get, make sure to get my badge too. That's literally what he said. We're like, all right, we'll try to get your badge, buddy. So he gave us his passport, and he was like, please, can you get my badge? And so we like go through this 2-hour line, and we get up to the front, but we're like, this isn't gonna work. So we tell him like, you should come here, and we'll just have you like, you know, jump in line where we are, so you don't have to wait for 2 hours on your toe. And we get to the front, and then so he's going through like metro lines. He's like working to get here, and we're getting closer and closer. And Strippin's calling him. He's like, mate, look, we're about to be there. we can't hold your spot anymore. We need to like get our badge. And so he goes and tries to bargain with them to get the badge, even though he was told it wasn't going to happen. But lo and behold, they were nice, and they gave Strippin Zoil's badge right when he shows up. So we see like in the distance, like giant Zoil like hobbling towards us in the distance, and he's like, and we're like, it's okay, we have your badge. It's time to go back home. And so he's like, oh, so we like turn right back around and go all the way back. But I was so thirsty. I went to the like booth to get some water, and I went to order water, and they're like, sorry, we don't have water, we only have Heineken. So I was like, so after like a 2.5 hour wait in the sun, I just buy a Heineken, and I'm like just drinking a beer, like getting even more tired, and like and fucking dehydrated. Mom and I don't remember when I took this on, I think this was when I first picked him up and went to get food, and he got carbonara. I don't know why I decided to do this, but I did it, and I think it's one of my favorite pictures of him. It's very cool. I'd rather have no drink than Heineken. I just was desperate for anything refreshing. I was so overheated. Let's see what else happened. So we get the badges, and this is the night of the partner party. So we go back, and I think we do the edible, and that's when so we do the edible, everyone's like starting to get high, and we're like, all right, time to get lunch. And so we're looking around for the right lunch place. Some of them were too small, some of them were like didn't look tasty enough, and finally we find the perfect place. The food looks good, it's got a nice view, it's outside seating, it can sit all of us, and we're like, perfect. And so we walk up, and as soon as we walk up, Zoil goes to sit down, but he sits down like hand first, like he puts his hand on the table and like puts all of his weight on it as he's like sitting down. And he's like a big guy, so as soon as he starts sitting down, we just hear crack, and the entire fucking table just falls off. It like just rips off, the screws go everywhere, and and like I'm high, he's high, everyone's just like, oh god, what do we fucking do? And this poor waiter, there's like only one waiter in this whole place. There was like no one else there that was like doing service, and he comes out and he's just like okay, okay. And he like goes around and tries to find like a new table. Please help me fix the table. Yeah, no, we were like, all right, we're on this. And so, you know, everyone imagine, okay, so it's bad enough that we're trying to fix this table while high, but imagine trying to fix this table while high, and the people trying to fix it are like 5 Twitch streamers. We are the most inept people in the world, and we're like, all right, you screw this way, you hold this, like you do that. It's just fucking, everyone's like trying different things to make it better. And we finally think we got it, and we're like, okay, we got it. And then the waiter comes back, and they're like, oh, you got it? And Laman's like, yep, we got it. And he like goes to turn it back, and then it falls out immediately. And the waiter's like, oh no. So yeah, this is the act of trying to fix this table. This is Zoil's reaction. He's just kind of watching us try to fix it with a look of like embarrassment and like not sure what to do. He didn't really help us fix. I think because it fell on his fucking toe again, so his toe started bleeding again, and he's baked. It was just it was such a messy time. God, what then? So we end up eating. We tipped the waiter well. We fixed the table well enough. Like, you know, we got it working. Yeah. Then we go to the partner party, and the partner party was pretty neat. It was at this like dock that had kind of like imported sand. And it was massive, so you could go to like all these different sections of it and have like a bunch of like private conversations, or you can like hang out with everyone and have in like kind of a bigger group. There was food there. The drinks were kind of meh. They're kind of low alcohol because I think they didn't want people to get super drunk. But yeah, it was great. I met a lot of new friends, a lot of like Americans that lived in Europe, which is kind of neat. So I heard all their stories and what they do. You know, a lot of like IRL streamers that travel around for a living. And more Heineken. Yeah, the Dutch love their Heineken because it's like their local beer. So everywhere's got Heineken. It's basically the go-to. Expats be going bruh and with good reason. Yeah, exactly. Everyone that I talk to is like, move out here right now. They're like, now's the time, leave. Let's see, what else? Lemon said you had to take a walk because you were high. No, that's the next party. That was the next day. I wasn't really high for this, but we were drinking, and let's see. We ended up there was like a silent disco portion of the party, which I don't think we took any pictures of, unfortunately. But basically, everyone got like headphones, and then they had like a DJ that was like playing tracks, and so it would be like quiet, and people could like dance around this little like floating island at this place while listening to music. And yeah, we sat there for a while. I lit up another joint because I brought it with me. And these like Italian streamers came up to us because I think they saw we were smoking, and they were like, I think they were trying to like be funny or like, you know, make a friend. And I feel bad for them because of like the language difference, I don't think it like hit quite as well. But they came up and they were like, yo, like, you're smoking this joint here? You are making such a bad look on Twitch. They are going to hate you. How dare you? Smoking a joint here? And then they're like, but maybe I can have some. And we were just staring at them. Like, I was a bit high, and I was just looking at them like, I have no idea if you're trying to be funny or like what you were trying to do here. Why are the Italians Finnish? That was my Italian doing an American accent, okay? And eventually he was like, ha, I'm kidding. And then his friend was like, it's okay, he's kidding. Like he was trying to like lighten the blow, I guess. But Italians are like very like loud and kind of intense. So I think he was just like coming in with that energy, but not really sure how to joke about it in English. So he's just like yelling at us. And then he's like, what do you stream? And Strippin starts talking to him. And we're like, oh yeah, we do variety stuff. And he's like, me? I only do gambling. He's like, I'm a big gamble streamer, but I only use my own money. Fuck fake money, man. Fuck fake money. And he's just like, just going off about people that take sponsorships to get money, and like it's like, you know, it's the end of the world and it ruins the whole art. And he fuck the Oscars. Yeah, same vibe. And so he's going off, and Strippin's like, all right, man. And he's like, oh, what do you do? And Strippin's like, oh, like I do a variety of stuff. And so he sits down, and he's like, oh, show me. And he pulls up his VOD, and it's like all Pokemon, because we're doing the Kaizomon, of course. And he's like, oh, you're a Pokemon streamer. And Strippin's like, yeah, lately I've been playing this thing called Pokemon. And he just gets up and leaves. He just fucking left. He was like, I did not care. Yeah, and yeah, so eventually we go off and oh, they all wanted to leave. So like Lakari shows up with QQ, I think, who I also met there, and they're all meeting up, and they want to go find Zoil. No, Zoil is there too, actually. Zoil, I forgot. Zoil came with us to this. So everyone was hanging out, and oh, I got to meet Lewis from the Yogscast, as well as a bunch of the other Yogscast folks. Actually, hold on, I can find this picture, which was funny because the last time I met him, or I did anything with him, was like years ago for the Chivalry sponsorship, right? Hold on one sec. You were like 12? Yeah, I was like 16. So that was like the last time I did anything with them. And the funniest thing was I can't believe this. So apparently, there was some drama that I wasn't aware about that I found out about months later. But in the video that I did in the Chivalry, I think it was like the second tournament where I like beat up Simon and I was like, you know, messing around with him. Apparently that like upset them. Like they were not cool with that. And they're like, this Criken guy is a fucking asshole. He's a tryhard. And he's like, we don't want to play with him ever again. And I got low-key blacklisted. Like they didn't want to play with me again. I could do other things, but I couldn't play with them. And so I was like, I only found this out way later. And so I came up to him and I'm like, and Strippin brings it up. And so we like have this moment where we're like, okay, we like squashed the beef of like, yeah, like 10 years ago, apparently I upset you, but like I was 16 then, and I think we can move past it, right? And he's like, yeah, everything's fine, and like, you know, times were different back then. You know, glad you're still doing stuff. And so we had like a nice, you know, talk about the good old days. But yeah, it's funny to me that that was a thing. You should have doubled down. yeah, I should have been like an even bigger dick. But while I was there, one of the Yogscast members, who was American, I think is Katie her name? I forget. I was pretty drunk at the time, but she was really, was it Boba Mousy, who maybe you guys know better than I do. I can point her out, but basically she was like really nice and wanted to hang out and like, you know, bring me around with them. And so they were going to go take a picture, and she was like, yeah, she's got dark hair. She was like, come with us, you know, take a picture with us. And I was like, really? Isn't this like a Yogscast photo? And she's like, yeah, and you. And I'm like, oh, okay. So we go to take this picture, and I'm now in the picture of Amsterdam on their fridge. You can see me back there. I don't really know what I was doing there, but I'm happy to be there. Yeah. It was pretty funny. Then the other guys left because they wanted to go to like bars and stuff, I think. And I stuck around a bit and met some more cool people. And then I caught up with them right before. So we had like a kind of a semi-large group. It was me, Zoil, Hooper Noodle, who we met at the TwitchCon line, the partner party, Lakari, Kuko. I'm really bad with names. I'm sorry. Yeah, Crumpet couldn't make it, unfortunately. Crumpet would have loved the Red Light District. Cuckoo, yeah. And I think, oh, Katie was the person there, not Katie from Yogscast, different Katie. And so we went to the Red Light District to see what it was like. And yeah, I obviously didn't take any pictures while I was there because I would get banned. But it was an experience for sure. Let me see. I took one during the day, so I think it's fine to show. This was like one of the main dancing places where, well, dancing is one term. Basically a live peep show. So if you didn't know, in Amsterdam and Netherlands in general, prostitution is legal. It's one of the few places where you can do that. So their version of strip shows were like live, like porn, basically. Yeah, it's a real shame Joe couldn't make it. I think he would have loved it. And so we walked around basically, and then the way it worked was it's like this strip of like a canal where lining all of the sides of the walls are these little, you see these like red little windows, like doors. These have red curtains in them, and they light up with red neon. And inside them at night are a bunch of like big, breasted, women that basically just like tap on the glass with nails and like try to make eye contact and then like gesture you in. and you basically just like literally go window shopping and like look for one that you want to spend some time with. It's a lot less sketchy when it's legalized and regulated. That's actually true. I've been to Vegas, and that's a lot more dodgy, I think, than Amsterdam, because there's, of course, you know, laws and, you know, I'm sure there's a lot of sketchy stuff that happens behind the scenes here too, but at the very least, it looked a little more, you know, buttoned up than this stuff. So we did a few things that I won't be sharing while we were there, but we definitely saw the full experience, or some of the experience of walking around and you know, whatever the city had to offer. And Zoil, entirely his own decision. The entire day he had been carrying around his big toe in his pocket. After it came off, he put it in his pocket and he was carrying it around. And when we got to the red light district, sorry, the big toe nail, not the whole toe, just the nail. When we got to the district, he walked up to the canal and he went, "Ugh!" He fucking throws it into the canal. It was like some symbolic thing. He was like just throwing out the bad energy, I guess. And so he fucking hucks it into the river. Yeah, weird. We joked later that was the last ingredient needed for a witch's brew, and it's gonna like start bubbling and, you know, cause a curse for the whole city. Because like the nail of a giant is literally what it was. Anyway, what else did we do? So that night ended with everyone crashing either at our place or heading back in Ubers. Anything I can talk about? No, I think I'll leave it there. Oh, wait, no, there was one thing. When we were here earlier during the day, like around the time I took this photo, it was Lisa, me, and Lawman. This is right before we went to the weed museum, and there were like a couple guys walking around, and like one of them came up to me and asked me like, "Excuse me, do you know where the 3D printed bridge is?" And I look at him and I'm like, sorry, I'm not from here, I don't know. And then he's like, "Oh, okay. Are you American?" And I'm like, "Yes, I'm American." And he's like, "Where are you from?" And I'm like, "Los Angeles." And he's like, "Oh, you're Criken." And I was like, "What?" What? Why is this how you fucking made the interaction? And he was just like, I guess, a viewer that like wasn't sure it was me, I guess, and wanted to hear me talk to confirm it. And so he like devised a way to ask, which is like clever, I think. But the funniest thing I realized was we were standing literally on the 3D printed bridge. I didn't know what it was at the time, but after he left, we like looked at it and we're like, "Oh, this is it." He literally asked, "Do you know where it is?" when we're there. We were already there and he's asking. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Yeah, absolute mastermind. But then he was like, "I'm not gonna ask what you're doing in the red light district." And I was like, "Bro, I could ask you the same question. Also, it's the middle of the fucking day. It's like 10 a.m. What do you mean?" No, it was good. It was nice. I got a picture with him. No, I was happy he said hi. Did you get his Twitch name? No, I did not. I wasn't gonna pressure him for that. But I did. We did just out him in this. Show us the picture. I don't know where it is. He didn't tag me. I think he knew I would make fun of him if he tagged me, so he kept it a secret. Yeah, he was nice. He was nice. Let's see. All right, that was that day, and then we had the first day of the convention, where we went and did convention things. Not a whole lot to really talk about that I can think of. Poor Zoil was like walking around with his toe. We kept having him rest it, but he wanted to do stuff, so he kept getting up and doing more stuff. And he did an IRL stream for like 2 hours, walking around the convention hall. What was the floor like? It was okay. It was a little small, I thought. There weren't that many booths, but It was good to walk around in. Let me see. I'm not signed in. Fucking Google. Sec. And I'm back. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, so me and the boys were hanging out around Artist Alley, taking pictures of people. Got to walk around. What else did we do? Anything cool? God, I actually forget everything about the first day of the convention. We went to the Vampire booth. Took pictures there. Oh, we went to the Sega booth, and I got to meet some of the devs of Total War, Warhammer 3. That was awesome. We talked to them about how excited we were and all the things we want to do with it, and how we wanted to, like, you know, did they leak anything? We tried. We were very, they were very careful, but I did my best. They know who you were, the devs? Yeah, they actually did. Because we've been communicating before about previous stuff, so it was good to put a face to the name. Twask Ulgo, thank you for the 8 months, man. What else did we do? I think that was like a relatively chill day. We mostly just saw everything. And then when we went back, this was when we went to the here, I'll show you the coffee shop that we went to. That is a tiny picture. Show the same picture Lawman did. Wait, it's fucking tiny. What the hell? Take bigger pictures. Yeah, there we go. So we went to this place called the Jolly Joker. Are you gonna do San Diego? Yeah, I'm definitely doing San Diego. I'm probably gonna be more careful about hugging people. Although I might be immune by the time this COVID wears off, hopefully. Yeah, you been there? Yeah, it was neat. It was basically like the Society coffee. Yeah. Yeah, look, it's got Lawman's little Joker Man brand. That's not how it works. Yeah, alright, fine. Not immune, but like, you know, less likely to get it again. You don't know the story? Oh my god, please stop talking about the banana, alright? I didn't bring up the banana for a reason. If Lawman wants to bring up the banana, he can talk about the banana, but I didn't bring up the banana. Anyway, we Lawman already did? Yeah, sure he did. We got an edible here, and this was the mistake day. This was the time, okay, so we got an edible, and then we went and got ramen, and we had kind of a big group of like a bunch of VR chat friends, Lawman, myself, Strippin', I think Zoil was out at the time, and we ended up like parceling out an edible, and Lawman did the parceling. And so the weird thing about weed in Amsterdam as opposed to California is California, it's very carefully dosed out. Most places you go, dispensaries are like, they show exactly how much is in each dose, and you get a sense of like, you know, what you're gonna expect from taking it. But here, it's like, I don't know, fucking like 30 milligrams in the whole thing. Like, yeah, fucking figure it out yourself. Like, it's just like it's baked into a thing, and then you figure it out. So we get to the ramen place, and then we parcel it out, and Lemon tries to do it in like 4 chunks. So, you know, four chunks of 30 would be like around 7.5, right? But I can guarantee you, what I had was not 7. It was definitely not 7 or 7.5. It was definitely upwards of 10. And so, I do this, like, you know, brownie. We have ramen, it's great. And then we start heading to the Team Liquid party. Oh boy. All right. There's a little bit more context to this. So after hanging out with everyone from the night before, we were put on the list. 10 is nothing though. Bro, it's all fucking, you know, different. It's a relative for everyone, right? You can't just say 10 milligrams is nothing. For someone, it can be an overdose, all right? We basically were, I don't know anyone in like the esports world pretty much. And so, we were only invited to this thing because the organizer knew Strippin originally. And so the plan was going to be like, I would be Strippin's +1 and Lawman would be Zoil's +1. And then all 4 of us would go. But Zoil's foot was really hurting, so he decided to stay back. So Strippin was like, all right, we figure it out and we're going to go, but we have to get there at the same time as like Lakari and Cuckoo are getting there, so we can go in all together, and then you'll be our +2, so we can all go together. And for that to work, we had to like leave right then and like, you know, get the trip all the way there. And this is right when the edible's kicking in. So we leave and we're like, all right, we gotta hustle. And it's like, yeah, it's like this ridiculous experience of us trying to maneuver the Amsterdam public transport while high, and like one train wasn't going to arrive in time, so we had to take a train in the opposite direction to get the train on a different line to go directly to the venue, and we had to like make a connection all within a couple minutes. And we were fucking doing this like dance where like the 3 of us, it was just me, Lawman, and Strippin, and we were like 100% in sync. We like knew exactly, we would like see the time, we'd see the option, we'd like point it out and be like, should take this line. And we went, yep. And then we'd like get on that train, take that line. Like we weren't even communicating. We were just quietly like fucking like, you know, bouncing around doing exactly what to do. At one point, when the weed first kicked in, we were walking in this main square, and there was another group of 3 guys ahead of us. And you know, I'm sure even when you're not high, you've had this experience where you're walking someplace at some, you know, angle, someone else is walking some other place at a different angle, and you're gonna hit each other. Like trajectory wise, you're about to collide, and you go like, oh, who's gonna move first? Like you're, you know, gonna like dodge around. In this case, because we were high, and because I guess they weren't gonna move, no one slowed down. We just kept going at the same speed, and perfectly, and I can't stress this enough, perfectly threaded the needle between all 3 of us like a zipper. It was like him, Strippin, like Lawman, me, last guy, and we just went like and we like made it through. We made a couple steps, there was a pause, and Strippin, who wasn't even high, turns to us and goes, did I just make that up in my head, or did we just fucking nail that? And I was like, we did! I was like so excited that someone else noticed it. I was like, we fucking nailed it. No one said anything. Everyone quietly just like zipped in between each other and kept going. And then the high thoughts began. I was like, we were like, does that mean like this is like an alternate universe version of us? Where like we were 100% on the same page without having to communicate? Like, you know, out of everywhere in the world, we're heading towards each other at the same speed in the same place, and we managed to thread that needle perfectly without skipping a beat. And Lawman's like, true, and like we were like fucking like we were like really feeling it. We were zoinked, man. And then we get on the train, and this was we were on like the last car, and it was like moving. And as it was moving, I could see all the other cars lining up, you know, because it was like a 12 car, it was massive. It was like a 12 car, and so you could just see all the way down. And when we went past a turn, it would be like cha-chung, 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 and each one would line up, and it's like your vision was expanding like a matrix, exactly, like one step at a time. The matrix kept growing, and I was so high, I was just like, oh my god. I think I took a picture and it came out nonsense. It was just a picture of this fucking subway. And then, oh my god, and we were like all sitting quietly on the train and looking at like out the window, but it was like a, you know, a darked out window. And so we're all just staring and we're just looking at ourselves in the reflection of the window. And then like Lawman turns to me and goes, aren't windows kind of like the mirror walls in VR chat? And I'm like, whoa. And we're like looking at ourselves as if we were like VR chat, like just kind of chilling and staring at ourselves. It was such a fucking stoned thing. So, all right, finally, we get to the party. We arrive just in time. We were like patting ourselves in the back. We're like, I can't believe we pulled that off. And like Lakari's there and he's like, oh, you know, it's great to see you guys. Like, we're about to go in. We're waiting for you. And then we're like, oh yeah, we just did an edible. And he's like, oh, can I do one too? And he's like, do you have any left? And he's like, oh yeah, of course, man. So Lami goes to parcel it out. And Lakari's like, is that enough? Like, I kind of want to get like really fucked up tonight. And Laman's like, yeah, all right, take the rest. And the entire time I'm like, no. Like, I'm watching this happen, and as we're approaching, I'm like, guys, I think I'm like really high. Like I think I'm like peaking right now. And they're like, oh, you'll be fine, you'll be fine. And so he does a bunch. We get to the party. Oh yeah, here's another picture I can pull up. Hold on. Okay. So this was us at the party. We arrive at like the dock, and absolutely zooted out of his mind. Yeah, look at the three of us, dude. We look like fucking, we're on our own plane of existence. Okay, and so we arrive at this place, and they go to like take the picture, but they need to like, we're on a dock, and so they put it on a dock on a little tripod and point it up, and fucking the timer was set to 10 seconds. And so when you're high, 10 seconds can feel like a fucking eternity. And so they hit the button, and we're just holding this pose for like 10 seconds. I'm just like staring, and like there's a bunch of people, like this is the entrance to the party. So people are about to walk in, and they're waiting for this to happen. They're just like waiting for us to take this picture. And it's just like going on and on and on. And I'm just like, just happy there. And then they take the picture, and they go and check it, and they're like, we can do a better one. They set again another 10 seconds, and they go back, and by this point I'm like losing it. Like I'm like bursting out laughing, and you can see the three of us are just fucking leaning like on each other. Oh my god, it was fucking hilarious. Oh, what's up, Daisy? Yeah, so we took another 10-second picture, and then finally we went to the party. And that was really fun. Except, oh yeah, this party had so many fucking like stories to it. You gotta stay hydrated. So we show up. God, I'm trying to find it if there's a picture from this that I can pull up. Oh, I think Laman's got a picture, actually. Okay, so I'm hanging out with them inside. We're getting food and like, you know, catching up. And I'm absolutely stoned. Like I'm usually like I'm social when I'm drunk, and I can be social when I'm high, but like if you get like stoned, then like you're not good. You're not really able to talk to people normally. And so we were like, they were having a conversation, and I was just like, yeah, you can't speak, exactly. So I was just kind of watching. I was just kind of staring at people. I was like in the group, but I just wasn't really talking. I was just kind of like standing there. And I think like Lakari said something to me at some point, and I like give like a 1 or 2 word answer, and he's like, says to Lawman, like, I like this guy's style, man. He's super chill. He's like, he's really calm. And I'm like, I can't talk right now. I'm incapable of it. And so I just felt like a fucking like phantom. Like I was like a fucking specter, just like at the table staring at everyone. And then eventually everyone's like, hey, let's go find a like a place to sit down and hang out. And so, cause there's no like chairs around. So everyone went to the corner of the party and like set up like a nice little section. We met Canute there, who was live streaming. You could probably see some of this. Hold on, let me reframe this. Dude is huge. Yeah, he's an enormous man. There's Lawman. Yeah, so we go here, and they start pulling out chairs for everyone, and okay, this is the funniest from my perspective, and I think from theirs. I don't know if they've told this side of the story, but they all get in a corner and they're all starting to talk, and so everyone has a chair, but then when I walk up, I tell there's you know, Lawman and me there isn't a chair yet, so we go back and like, you know, they go and get another chair, and they put it down, but they couldn't find a last chair just the same. So they found like a stool, and so everyone's sitting down except for me, and they just come and put down a stool. And I like look at the stool, and they're like, do you want to sit here or do you want to sit in one of our laps? And I'm like, I think I need to take a walk. And I just like leave. I'm just like, I can't deal with this right now. I can't be sitting in the baby chair when I'm fucking stoned out of my mind. And as I'm walking up there, I pull Strippin away, and I'm like, hey, am I being like really antisocial right now? And he's like, oh, you're fine. Just like, you know, just talk to people. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I can't right now. I need to wait till I fucking calm down. So I just start walking around. I ran into a couple people that I know, so that was good, and I got to talk to them. Mainly, they talked to me, and then I answered. I could answer questions like a one-on-one conversation, and like that was fine. I could talk to them just fine. But like in a group, I didn't know what the fuck to do. I didn't know like how to jump in the conversation. When I'm stoned, I'm just like, look, if we're just talking one-on-one, then I'm fine. But I'm just gonna nod and smile if I'm in a group. So yeah, I walked around. It was fine though. I had some more drinks. I started coming down. I ran into Laserbeam, who's at the party, who I hadn't seen since the fucking sideshow days. If you guys remember, when we were at Rooster Teeth, and we made that group for like 3 days, and we had a fucking group like stream all together while we were there. We hung out with Laserbeam a lot, and like so Bed, Tomato, and I hung out with Laserbeam a bunch of times, and he was like our unofficial honorary member, where he was like in all of our groups because he didn't have a group. Like fucking yeah, because Rooster Teeth loves their groups. They kept making groups. So we were in the group. We were talking with him, and I got to catch up with him. And basically right after that is when Fortnite came out, and his channel exploded. So like, if you don't know, Laserbeam's one of the biggest creators of Fortnite on YouTube. He's got like 10 million subscribers or more. And so this is the first time of me seeing him since like all that craziness happened. And we picked up right where we left off, man. He was such a good dude. We talked about how we've been doing, like, you know, what like our creative inspiration is now, like, you know, how to keep things fresh now that Fortnite isn't like the only thing to do, and you know, he's been traveling, trying to like find stuff to motivate him and stuff, and yeah, it was honestly just really wholesome. Like I think that was one of my favorite conversations over the course of the trip, was like picking up where we left off. And by then, I had come down enough that I was fine. So that was good. And then I rejoined the group, everyone here. And by then though, Lakari was fucking in outer space. He had completely lost it. So he was, it had all kicked in for him, and he was like having issues. He was just kind of like this in the corner. And I had felt like that just minutes ago. So I was checking up on him like, yo, are you okay? Anything I can do to help? And I forget what, yeah, I think right after that, Strippin came by with like shots for everyone. And we were all gonna do shots. And as soon as the shot got put down, Lakari just like looks at it, picks it up, and goes, he just drinks it, like doesn't down it, just like sips it and goes, because he like didn't think. And then everyone's like, did you just do that on your own? And he's just like, yeah. Oh, it was hilarious. Yeah. Yeah, his brain was like, oh, a drink, good. And man, yeah, that was a really fun night. We stayed there pretty late. And is Criken on the right? No, I wasn't in this picture because I was stoned in my mind walking around. And let me think. What else did we do that day? Did we... I think that's it from the party. Oh yeah, Canute went in the water. Canute was like, if I get 500 subs, I'll jump in the water. And then like, one of the other guys there, I think also did that for another 500 subs. And so, I mean, that water is disgusting. So they really went for it. But what do we do after that? Actually, the other guy couldn't swim. Oh shit. Really trying to remember. I think we went up with Zoil afterwards. I don't remember what he was doing though. Oh, I remember. We went to a bar. Oh, I got to meet Trey, who works at Team Liquid, and is like part of like Moon's friend group and like that whole crew. But he was awesome. He was really sweet, and we talked a lot about like all the stuff that we are into and excited for in the years to come. Is this before or after the Big Bird incident? Wait, who talked about that? Because I was going to bring it up because I thought Zoil wouldn't want to talk about it. But if Sam did, fucking Sam. Okay. All right. Back to this. So the night we're on the red light district and we're walking around, one of the ladies in the windows, like we're, you know, tapped on the glass, which is normal, but then she opened the door and like reached out and like started beckoning over towards us, and we're like, uh-oh, like what's going on? And she was like, hey, big man. And we all turned to Zoil because we're like, he's the big man. And he's like, oh no. Should I go over there? And we're like, yeah, go over there. And so he like walks over, and she's like basically trying to get him to like come in. She's like, oh, I really want to, you know, fuck you. Like it's, you know, it's like €100 or something. Like, you know, are you big? Like, are you gonna do it? I bet, like all that sort of thing. And he's like, no, sorry, like I don't think so. And he's like, I should go. I'm gonna catch up with my friends or something. And she was like, fine, you look like Big Bird anyway. And then she shuts the door, and he was like, it's like fucking stun locked. It was the fucking the craziest rare insult to ever get. Yeah, I don't know why she did that. She called him over to begin with. Yeah, but anyway, so after that we go to the bar, met up with some GTA RP people from No Pixel, which is fun. Sam said she wanted to fuck Big Bird. Yeah, it was unclear if the Big Bird thing was a compliment or not. That part didn't come through, I think, in the translation. Yeah. There's different interpretations of it. The Dutch Big Bird looks a bit different than the US one. Yeah, maybe. What else? No, that was pretty much it. The third day, we did the con again. Did the meet and greet. This was we did like cafes every morning, which was like the fucking comfiest thing in the world. That was really nice. Banana story waiting room. I'm not telling the banana story. I'm not telling the banana story. This was the Lampkin day. Oh, yep, that is true. Someone already did? I don't believe you. I don't think anyone told that. You guys just keep calling it the banana story. I don't think anyone actually knows what happened. Lawman is a gossip queen. Okay, then we went to a meetup with the agency that we're currently with. If you guys didn't know, Lawman, Strippin, and I are all with the same agency. Oh, and Lena, actually, too. Lena's the one that brought us in, called Teropium. And so they hosted a dinner where we got to basically get free drinks and food and talk to the other partners, and it was pretty neat. And at this at this meetup, see if you can spot it. They took a group picture, and this is the one that the CEO decided to post. Let me know if you see it. I think there's a Lampkin. I don't know why they used that one. There were other ones. I got Mike Wazowski'd. I really did. Look at my little pure smile underneath. Elden Ring boss. I'm happy. It draws the eye. You're like, oh, this is nice, except for this fucking guy. Oh my god. On the Teropium Twitter, they use a nicer one. Maybe he's just fucking with me then. Yes, we did that. I don't know. We just kind of walked around. We did a couple things. Same was dying at the fact that we were all +1s, but ordering a ton of cocktails there. Yeah, Tamara VR, as well as some of the other VR friends from the Rafflegator lobby, were invited and just got a bunch of free drinks. They were cool with it, though. They were like, you know, that's fine. I'm missing. Well, I got to meet Barry, our very own Barry, the programmer that we've hired with Ghost Commander. That was really sweet. So, yeah, we went around together, had a lot of good talks. Got to talk to Twitch about some stuff, which was neat. None of which I can talk about. That's even more confidential than the banana story. But, and what else? Did Barry spawn cauldrons? Yeah. Barry's the one that made the cauldron stuff in the Skyrim mod. Yep. Oh, you mean did he spawn them in real life? No, I did not. There were no cauldrons around. Mirul, thank you for 28 months. Trying to think about anything else that I might have missed on the convention floor. It was kind of calm on the last day. Joe messaged me his guess about what the banana story is, and without naming names, He's pretty darn close. What's your favorite food out there? Honestly, all like the dessert stuff was the best. What am I looking for? Sorry, that's that COVID fog. Oh, I got to meet Siren. If you guys know who she is, she's an artist that I met through Joe and on Twitter. And she was the sweetest. She's from the Netherlands, and basically like messaged me out of the blue and was like, hey, you should come see like our pride and joy of the Netherlands. And so she took me to Efteling, which is what a lot of these crazy photos are that I'm about to show you, that you guys that don't, if you know, then you know. If you don't know, then I'm about to teach you. But it's pretty fucking cool. Yeah, Efteling, I think that's what it's called. It's basically Elfland, yeah. Let's see. Here's her Twitter. But yeah, we went on a bunch of fun little rides, and she told me stories of all the. Basically, it's a. We also went with. Oh God, I gotta. Nils, who is like a fucking fashion model. I do look like a dad in this one, okay? I was very tired. He's like a fucking like super model apparently. Oh, fuck, I'm forgetting his name. Nils' friend. He was very, very cool and very fun. He was American, living in Scotland. Very nice. And Kaz, the animator. Look, I'm blaming my COVID brain, guys. I can't remember things well. I looks like a dude bro turned dad. Yeah, my outfit was pretty dad this entire trip. Yeah, we went on a bunch of rides. Where's your fanny bag? I'm like waving in all these fucking pictures, man. The cheesiest shit. I was so tired. Sock with sandals, look. Leave me alone. But here, let me show you some of the fun stuff that we saw. So, this was the first thing I took.
Oh my god, Chunky Boy.
Pretty cool, huh? I don't think it came across, but they had the weirdest little face. They're like albino koi. Little guy. Oh, then the next thing we went to was they had kind of like there was a fable apparently about a witch that was burned, and when she was burned, she like cursed the land, and now all the dead rise at this chapel. I don't really remember all the details, but it's basically like a haunted mansion kind of walk-through thing. Time to music. Hold on, they played the Dance Macabre, which is one of my favorite songs. We played that a bunch when we fucking playing Warhammer, I think. But this was what it looked like. Look at the tombstones move and they're doing a little groove. That was cool. And when we left, all of the trash cans in the park, this is the most brilliant thing I've ever seen. Instead of trash cans where you just fucking throw away your like bottles or whatever, they're these big like fat guys with their mouth open like, and they just have a suction going on. They're going, shouldn't have done that. And when you walk up, and they're just talking in Dutch. They're going, thank you, right by here, right by here, thank you. They're just like talking this fucking ridiculous voice. And you walk up, and they just want your trash. And if you give them their trash, they go, thank you. And so this was what it looked like.
Cross-eyed from home. He puts everything in his phone, basically.
Thank you. Thank you.
Cross-eyed from home. He puts everything in his phone, basically.
It was actually somewhat strong. This is a terrible picture. Want one of those in your house? Yeah, I bet you do, Joe. What else do we have from this? This is basically their like mascot of the park. There's a fable about okay, there is a fable apparently about like 6 adventurers that all got blessed with different powers. One of them was blessed with, he had a blindfold, so he's like blind, but if he taps his blindfold, anything he's looking at explodes. And so you're like, oh shit, like this is gonna be wild. The next one was born super fat, and he could roll down hills. The next one could jump relatively far. He had long legs. The next one, I don't think had a superpower. And then the last one is this one.
Fairy Tale Avengers, of which this guy is part. And they use all their powers together to save the princess.
Teamwork and friendship.
He just had a long fucking neck. That's all his power was. He just looked so uncomfortable at all times. Oh yeah, the person that was a Siren talking in the background about the fable. I saw the Little Red Riding Hood booth, or display.
Baard, in de hoop dat Roodkapje zo dadelijk binnen zal komen. Jullie weten allemaal hoe het sprookje verder gaat. Roodkapje en grootmoeder zijn gelukkig door de jager gered. En ze leefden nog lang en gelukkig.
The whole tongue. Yeah, that was the whole animation of the whole thing, but spooky, right? It's different after the furry era. Yeah, I don't think they were imagining that when they first released it. Who's this guy?
Looks like Dobby.
Oh, this is Pinocchio.
Can you hit it? Hit the oh my god, wait.
Oh, I got my fortune told by the king of the trolls.
I want chance for your own protection. I'm so sorry. My condolences.
I don't know what it means, but we saw Rapunzel with the witch. That was animated too. There was this old goat, which was kind of moving a little bit. This is maybe the most terrifying thing in the whole park, though. Take a look. Yeah, that was fucked up. We saw the gingerbread house with the witch in it. You can see in the background there is Hansel and Gretel imprisoned, about to get eat. This is maybe my favorite one. I think this is Pinocchio that's been swallowed by the whale, but it's like a creative interpretation of the whale that was actually terrifying. And it opens its mouth, and you hear Pinocchio go, "Oh no! Oh no!" Here, I took a video. Oh no, he says "uh-oh." That was it. Even had fake seagulls. This was Sleeping Beauty, the dwarves. They were only a little bit cursed. They weren't that bad. All the architecture is like very fantastical looking. It was very cool. This was our lunch. It basically just dessert with Nutella, bananas, strawberry filling, and like fucking powdered sugar and a beer. That was like the average diet that we had from there in the banana. Yeah, this was the banana story. Imagine you walking through here high alone at night. Yeah, I kind of wish I was high for it, but I think I just wanted to experience it on its own. This was one of the rides we went on. It's like the Arabian Nights ride. That was pretty good. Oh, this place was super cool. They kind of modeled it after like early Amsterdam, like East India Trading Company port. Joe, you would love this. It felt like you were like in a pirate movie. Hi, Lena. Boobs. Okay, very cool. Thank you for the 16 months, Lena. And here, look at these videos. It was so cool here.
He was with us, he was a chaperone. And my best friends, they just sat in it. I got on the ride, but I was too scared, so they got me out of the end. My dad just went on it anyway, and I was just waiting here by myself because he went.
Isn't that sick? Featuring Screaming Child, yeah, of course. But all these windows are from earlier in the line, so you can like look down and see them. This was what the line looked like. It's such a cool setting. I love when rides like dedicate themselves like this. This was the Flying Dutchman ride too. So there's like a story about apparently that I didn't realize literally until this trip. Flying Dutchman. He's Dutch. I don't know why I didn't connect that, but he's literally, it's a Dutch story. And he is basically a dude that was like, I'm gonna go like fishing on Sunday. And his wife's like, you better not. Sunday's the Lord's day and there's a storm. If you go fishing, you're gonna be cursed. And he's like, oh, come on. No one's fishing, therefore there's more fish for me. And so he goes fishing on a Sunday, and wouldn't you know it, the storm sinks his ship and he becomes a ghost. Yeah. That's the story. Oh, this actually may have been my favorite ride. It was like a ferry, think like It's a Small World, but it's all different like fairies and trolls and gnomes in like, it was so cool. Just take a look.
They're so creepy.
I forgot how creepy they were though. Yeah, they're pretty terrifying actually. Hold on.
They're so creepy.
Oh, I guess that was a short one. Why did they take such short videos? Pretty, right?
She's walking.
But yeah, they were all pogging. Like half of the fucking little animatronics were going like,
Walking with my eyes closed.
yeah, that was fun. And then there's this one. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is? that was we were just spinning in circles. It's hard to see angled. It was hard to see without it being angled, man. The whole thing was fucked. And then this was the fucking sunset. At the end, we saw like it was awesome. They do like a water show at the end of every day. So instead of like the fireworks show at the end of a Disney day, they do this like crazy waterworks show, which was super cool. This was the end of it. Oh, and there was this little kid riding on the shoulders of his dad behind us, and he was having the time of his life. Whenever there was like an explosion, you could just hear him go, "Whoa!" He's like losing it. I don't know why I took such short videos. I think I felt awkward taking videos. I just wanted to like watch it, you know, not be like that guy. But I wish I took longer ones now. Yeah, they were fucking cool. Yeah, that was about it. I'm trying to think if I had anything else from the trip that I forgot. I got COVID. That was not a highlight, but also happened. That was pretty much it. And then the fatigue setting in yet? Yeah, I'm definitely achy and tired. Got any souvenirs? Siren left me with a piece of like Dutch biscuits or like kind of crackers that go with coffee, so I might have that. But I didn't really get a bunch of. I guess COVID's my souvenir, you know. Anything else cool? That was about it. It was a really nice time. It was cool hanging out, getting to meet Lisa, go around see stuff with her and the gang, and yeah, I miss them already. So, but I'm happy to be playing games again. I'm kind of sad that I'm sick, but I'm happy playing games again. Any fun Lisa stories? Yeah, actually, yeah. So she didn't because she. Oh God, poor Lisa. She booked her tickets really late and didn't get a ticket to TwitchCon, so she wasn't able to come with us to the convention. So she was off doing her own thing while we were at the convention. And while we were on the convention the first day, she decided she wanted to try weed, and then for some reason didn't wait for us. And so she bought a vape and like smoked it a bit, and then later realized that it was a nicotine vape, and she has never done nicotine before. And so texts Lawman like I I bought a vape, but I think it was not weed. and we're like, we left you alone for like an hour. How is this happening? Let's see what else. Oh, while I was away, this is more of Lawman's story to tell, but it's too good not to. While I was away, where are you? While I was away at the Efteling, Lawman, Strippin, and Lisa went on a boat ride with a bunch of other streamers. And let me see if you can follow what's going on here. This is probably the most content thing to happen the entire week. me turn you guys off. Wait. Fucking... All right. Did you see it? We'll watch it again. Okay, fuck. Oh, looking at his like the reaction. It's just like what just happened? After everything he went through. You can see the bird fly off. I didn't see that part. Chat needs a nice red circle. Are you kidding me? Center of the screen. Bird poo poo. Wait, where's the bird? Oh, there! He's like, good times, good times. All right, well, that was pretty much the trip in a nutshell. Before we switch over to playing games, I wanted to show you maybe the funniest thing that I saw today. If Joe's still here, he knows what's up. Joe is doing the Pokemon Kaizo challenge, and he set up a text-to-speech system where you can redeem points to type out a message, and one of the voices is Brock, but the API it uses for some reason is bugged for Brock, and so whenever he tries talking, he has a stroke. And I clipped like 4 fucking clips. They were too funny. I haven't installed it myself. I'm not gonna do that to myself. But I will show you guys his experience. Hold on. Must cost a lot to run. Yeah, I don't really know how they afford that, because text-to-speech costs per speech, so. Okay, this was the first one.
If it's delayed, it means it's processing more.
Hey, you get down, Mr. President. Brock, skate.
Okay, it's good. He's not gonna do it.
President Brock, Stacy.
Brock, you can do it. Pull through. Pull through. Pull through. Okay, he's good. 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 Brock. My mum. Why is he so fucked, dude?
Okay. There's this one.
I think he's done.
Wait. I don't. Oh, this one.
It is.
Hey, Joe, it's me.
Bro, you almost made a sentence. Okay, can we just finish the sentence, Brock? Just finish your sentence, Brock. You're good, man. I hate the breaks he takes, dude, because you don't know if he's going to come out of nowhere. See you later, Mom.
Your favorite Pokemon gym leader, Brock. Are you ready to Pokemon battle on? Here comes the spins again. Well, health of one. Gonna puke, help me, Joe, Blora, Joe. Back down, 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 down,
He's trying to do a Joe Swanson impression.
Hey, hey, hey. This is the last one I clipped.
I'm having a stroke. Why is nobody taking me to the hospital? I'm dying job. I'll spill Tate.
Why is he mumbling? He's so quiet.
Okay. I'm so sorry, bro.
Listen to how quiet he is. I get if the text-to-speech bugs and he like says things he shouldn't, but he just gets quiet and starts like mumble crying.
I'm having a stroke. Why is nobody taking me to the hospital? I'm dying job. I'll spill Tate.
This sounds like a fucking cultist chant. It's so eerie.
Okay. I'm so sorry, bro.
Take this type of bit into one of the VR chat lobbies as a bit. Oh man, yeah. I really want to do more with text-to-speech in general. I have a few ideas. In fact, the if you guys remember the AI stream we did recently, they actually reached out to me, and we're gonna talk to them about doing a collaboration in the future. So we may be able to do some cool stuff with that in the near future too. What did you just say? This wasn't people typing weird stuff. It was legit just breaking on sentences. Yeah. So like, for example,
If it's delayed, it means it's processing more.
this is the one I typed, I think.
Down, Mr. President.
No, it was the other one.
It is.
Hey, Joe, it's me.
So I typed, "Hey Joe, it's me," and then I think it read the exclamation mark, and the system was like, I don't know what to do.
It is.
Hey, Joe, it's me.
Bro, you almost made a sentence.
Wait, Daisy, this happens to you too? Is this just like part of the problem with the custom like voice API? Like, does it just like, it's, oh, that's amazing. Are there like certain voices that it breaks for more than others?
Okay, can we just finish the sentence, Brock? Just finish your sentence, Brock. You're good, man.
Shadow the Hedgehog goes
I hate the
nuts.
breaks he takes, dude, because you don't know if he's going to come out of nowhere. See you later, Mom.
Your favorite Pokemon gym leader, Brock. Are you ready to Pokemon battle on? Here comes the spins again. Well, health of one. Gonna puke, help me, Joe, Blora, Joe. Back down, 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 down,
He's trying to do a Joe Swanson impression.
Hey, 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 hey. I was laughing so much earlier today when that happened. Guys, please go follow Joe. He's been playing through Pokemon Kaizo challenge as well. And he's got that terrifying text-to-speech thing, so God, where would I find the link to it? I don't remember where I put it. Shit. What's his name again? Joe Fudge. He was in chat a second ago. He's my good buddy. What game we playing? We're gonna do some Pokemon, but I'm not gonna play super long because I don't want to get more sick. If I can help it. Here, let me test this voice thing real quick. They use the UberDuck AI API. They have a bunch of different categories. Do you guys want to try? Give me a character, and I'll try to find if they have an AI voice. We're not going to use it for the stream, but I just want to test it. Peter Griffin. Let's see if this works. Yeah, I wonder how I get paid for this.
Frickin' sweet lowest they put me in any voice generator.
That's pretty good. I think I do a better Peter than Peter. Help you set up. Yeah. I mean, Joe, I don't think I would probably set up a little differently than you did. I'm kind of curious to see what if there was a way to like. I think the VR chat idea is really fun. So like, you can have, text go to AI voice, which then goes to out of your microphone in VR. And then you're in character as that character, talking as that character, but it's like a cursed version. Yeah, that'd be fun. Jay Dino, thank you for the 60 months. But yeah, if it starts breaking like the Brock one, that might be hard to, because like I'll have to act like what the voice is doing, So I'd have to like, if the Brock starts having a stroke, then I'd like have to fall down. Unknown Caramel, thank you for the 7 months. Insanity Assassin, thank you for the 8. Do Oblivion Guard RP. Yeah, that would work. Okay. Where would you recommend starting out RP for a VR chat user? There's a bunch of RP lobbies. Most of them you sign up for and get approved. But I think if you start hanging out in their community discords and like showing interest, then that's the best way to do it. What's the name of the TTS? I think it's UberDuck AI TTS. What I just looked up. But let's play a little bit of Pokemon. I'm probably not going to do very much. Again, maybe like an hour. I say that now, but I would like to not stream super long tonight because I don't want to get worse. But I'm feeling okay right now. Okay. And we get another water too. Where's my Pokemon button? Pokemon. Why isn't it coming up? Come on, Pokemon. There's my Pokemon. Okay. We're on run 53, huh? For those that don't know what this challenge is, it's basically Pokemon Super Ultra Super Hard mode, where you only get one Pokemon. It's random at the start. This time we cast it as a subscriber, so we run a raffle. If a subscriber wins, they become that Pokemon. They appear where? Wait. This one. They appear over here, right next to me, and they get to, I think roleplay is fixed, so they can roleplay on screen as long as they're alive. However, if they die, they are out of there, and we have to reset in a new seed and try it again. So, without further ado, let's give it a go. Vampire Killer, thank you for Prime Sub. Alright, we're gonna do the first raffle. I roll and I get QW13 bus. Are you here? Q13 bus? Q bus? I don't know how to pronounce that. Are you here? Yeah? Cool. Do you want to be, you can pick left, right, or middle as your Pokemon. It's gonna be random what it is, but it may be something really good, or maybe something really bad. Left is life. Very well. Splench, thank you for the sub. Splench is the right name. Alright, so we got our first item, which is in here. I don't know if people are like tired of this game, but or this challenge, but I haven't played it since I left for TwitchCon, so I kind of miss it. Hi, Mom. Bye, Mom. What's your personal best? The last Pokemon of the last trainer in Mountain Moon. Alright, he said left. Simply Mocha, thank you for the sub. And Control Squid. Hey, what's up, man? Thank you for the 8 months. Control Squid and I have been working on something cool, actually. I believe. Ooh, okay, right is Lantern. Middle's Chansey. Fuck. Fuck! I would've taken any of them. It's alright. It's okay. Maybe it'll be fine. Alright. Let me see if this works. Alright, Q13 Bus, do you have the roleplay setting on your screen now, if you look it up? You should be able to type prompts in that'll appear on screen. You do. Sweet. You do, but... But what? You're stuck on submitting. Barry told me it was fixed. Okay, well, we're just gonna win this real quick. What's our, we're a bug electrike. Poison bug electrike. Okay. We have no attack. I don't think we're long for this world. Lantern. Oh. Can't say I'm surprised. Where's the button? This one? Yes.
Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh.
Oh well. Good try. Unicorn Paradox, thank you for the gifted sub. My favorite part is the song. Well, you're in for a treat because that happens a lot. Jolteon Luck, is that a thing? Alright, we're gonna roll again. The new Pokemon is Sky Dragon Rider. Sky Dragon Rider. Does that mean we're gonna get a dragon? Oh. Joke's too long. Thank you for the 4 months. A Leaf Stone. Not bad. Come on. Come on. Is Sky Dragon Rider here? Because I'm gonna re-roll. Okay, I'm re-rolling. No Messer. G-N-O Messer. You here? You're here. Hello, No Messer. Which Pokemon would you like to be? Right. Okay. Electabuzz. Or a C. Ooh, okay. Right is right. And he's got a doll. Adorable. Alright, let's see this stuff. Serene Grace. That's a good ability. Moveset, not terrible. Pretty good coverage. Stats are pretty evenly spread, true, but evolution is possible. Enough for Brock, though? I don't know. Alright, Horse, you don't have Water Spout or something crazy. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Maybe okay. No, please don't stop before my... Oh, yeah. Alright, we made it. Go. Fake tears. Nice. Okay, so there's really no way we can evolve him, huh? We have a good moveset, but I don't think it's good enough for Brock. What was our point gain? How do I go back to not Horsey? Help. Yeah. There we go. Oh. Okay. Yeah, the stats are pretty evenly spread. We'll look for a pivot, but... Oh shit. Rattly's cool. So the other rule, guys, is you can't catch... You can't catch or fight any Pokemon in wild Pokemon. You can only catch one in each route. Wait. Sorry. Kobe brain's working bad. You can't fight any wild Pokemon. You can catch one Pokemon in each route, but only 6 Pokemon in the entire game total. If you catch a Pokemon, you have to use it. And you have to get rid of your old. Alright, Kuro, good night. It was nice meeting you in TwitchCon, man. Take care. Wait, do we have a Leaf Stone and a Firestone now? You guys having fun waving? My arm getting tired. It's the interface that I'm using. I think it's the Ironmon tracking tool, tracker. It's a Lua script for this program. It takes a little bit to set up, but once you get it, it's neat. Yeah, if you go on the Discord, you can find it. Alright, so we need... If we evolve our Charmeleon, then he evolves into a random third tier fire unit, or fire Pokemon unit. I'm not talking about. But it has to get to level 36, which is way past Brock, and that's not likely. The question would be if I can survive Brock. Let's check the other... Let's check the other place. TFT on the brain. Is unit a TFT term? Or did just you have TFT on the brain this summer? Hey fans, thank you for the 65 months. Tier 2 unit, I see. Yeah. I might think up a stream that I can do that uses like all text-to-speech stuff so I don't have to talk while I'm sick. Yeah, outsource content. Wow, Letty. Some guy named George. Thank you, George, for the prime sub. Ooh, cool shades. Okay, so far not great for the forest. Cute seed, but it's not a very good seed, huh? Maybe all the trainers will be weak too. The cute seed. It's a level 8. That's like a 2% chance. Oh my god. Alright, I guess we're just using Charmeleon. I mean, if all of the Pokemon in this seed are babies, then maybe we'll get to level 36 after all. Alright. Show me a Entei. Alright. Well, we tried. If I fake tears into Bubble Beam, that might be more efficient. Oh. Wait. I'm dead. A crit too. Very neat. Very nice. Oh my god. Wait, that's fine. You can kill him. Okay, big XP. Maybe we'll get to level 36 after all. Yeah, it's like stat spread is even everywhere. Okay. Okay. We survived the Entei. Do you evolve into Charizard, or is it random evolution too? It's random. But it stays fire type, I believe, so it's like a semi-random. Fire or flying? Oh. Really? Even though Charizard or Charmeleon isn't flying? How do the moves work? How is he able to have Razor Leaf? It's random as well. A lot of stuff in this is random. The consistent thing is that every trainer has all the levels their Pokemon is 50% higher than the base game, so they're all strong. They're stronger than expected. You can keep legendaries if you evolve into them right. Yes, I believe so. Wow, they didn't kill? Oh my god, I don't know if everyone has high defense or if I'm just like not that strong. Okay, level 12 is not bad. Bug. Ooh. Ow. Oh boy. Okay, we're right. That could have been bad. Psych up. That's bad. Go back in eel. Striding pants, thank you for the 30 months. Oh. Dip for an hour or so. Thanks, Schrodinger. Have a good dip. I probably won't be live when you're back. I mean, I'll be alive, just probably not live streaming. I'm okay, guys. I'm just a little sniffly. Wait, did I miss? I missed the trainer, didn't I? Oh, super cool game. All right. Oh no. Maybe he's got low special defense. He did. Oh. Almost did it. Alright, I can do maybe one more. I am feeling a little tired. I'll be doing short streams this week. I don't want to like bum you guys out by having low energy. What move killed him? Revenge. Ironic. Alright, rolling again. Who's the new Pokemon? Theomin. Hello, Theomin. Are you here? Modern Luigi, thank you for 41 months. Oh dang, he says. Damon, you kind of a lefty, a righty, or a midiot? We go left. All right. Or should I say all left? Quick claw, can't use it. Bye man, bye man. We're gonna go through all the Pokemon games for this challenge. I think they actually support Ruby and Emerald now, so I might try that next if people want to see something different. Although we don't have Mom in that one. Actually, how long is the intro in those games? That's really kind of what it comes down to. Alright, Theomin wanted left. Baby. 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 Dead baby. I picked that one. Wait, we only have one attack. Oh no. Okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. He's fast though. Wait, oh, I was gonna dig out of the lab. That would have been big for him. What's his ability? Own temple. Okay. Here we go. Okay, baby. Bye. That'll dance, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no. Probably dead. Oh. Well. Probably dead. Maybe crit. Oh! Fatigue! I forget that's how it happens. Hit self. Hit self. Missed. Maybe not dead. Alright, so this is probably going to be a pivot. I'm not going to get to level 37 with this guy, but... Here we go. Here we go. Oh boy. Ooh. Close. Easy game. Are the stats randomized based on BST? Yep. Only level 6. Oh, fuck. And we have a very low BST. In fact, well, our speed means we can run away, probably. Ooh, shit. Airwax's cool. So because we don't want to keep this one, we're going to want to look for a new one in one of these grasses. Why is level 37 so important? That's when it evolves. The tracker shows. But we basically need to catch a level 8. So we're only going to be able to look for Pokemon in grasses that get level 8. That one has a level 8 Marowak in it, but it's a 1% chance to get. So. Cool, Thulu. Thank you for the year-long reset, man. Looking forward to more Pokemon? Yeah, me too. Definitely interested in more ways we can expound on this challenge too. I really like it. I feel like I'm falling asleep on camera. I feel bad. I'm sorry I'm so low energy, guys. I wish I could not be jet lagged and have COVID, but... Level 8. Level 6. Would it be stupid for me to catch this thing? Gotta shop around. I mean, it's rare that we're gonna find another level 6 though. Well, you either try to run again, or we can throw a ball. What do you think the chances are of a catch versus a throw? It's 50-50. Oh wait, it can't move, you're right. But he has a Hydro Cannon. Okay, safe. So, because we caught that Marowak, we have to switch to it. transfer the soul of Theomin to this one. Water Veil prevents burns. Pretty good attack, pretty good speed. Actually, with a Mach Punch, Hydro Cannon, Hyper Beam, this could be good. Preventing burns is really good for an attack. Pokemon. Weak defense, yeah. It's a big class cannon, yeah. First train will be hard at level 6. Truth. Yeah, we can use him to pivot again. I like Water Veil though. I don't know. It's a shame our special attacks was like I got a lot of points that we didn't need. Although Hydro Cannon's in it. Baby. Baby. Go over here. What you got, old man? I'm Magby, baby. Baby. Oops, all babies. Old man steals baby. Okay. Bye, old man. What do we got up here? It's baby. Oh. Why am I getting all the babies and fucking before the trainers? Ooh. Weird baby. Intestine baby? Wait, is that middle bit? Uh-oh. Is that middle bit in the intestines? Why? Oh my god, please let me leave. Oh my god. Actual babies. You know what? We're just gonna try with Marowak, I think. Marowak could be really good. You just need to get lucky on the first trainer. It's the Bin Man. Thank you for the 3 months. Baby can evolve? Well, that's the thing, guys. Oh my god, we need to leave now. The frogs have guillotines. We need to go. It's the fucking French Revolution over here. Alright. I'm gonna fight. Great. What if I tail whipped into Hyper Beam? I'm freaking dead. There's no way. Or we just Hyper Beam twice. I think that's probably the best option. Arena. Oh, I'm dead. He's faster than me too. Andy crit. Fucking game. Do it.
Oh, back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh.
New roll. Pancake Lube. What a name. Are you around? You up? Maybe the girl RNG is the way. Pancake Loop here? He's immediate. Sounds good.
Marge, they put me in the Pokemon game, Marge.
That's fucking Kermit the Frog. What am I doing? I can't even do impressions anymore. Oh, Peter? I can't right now. My voice is my voice is fucked. Bye, Mom.
Kermit the Simpson here. Don't have a cow, dog. Hey Lois, it's me, Homer. I'm now a frog.
Hey, alright, you said mid? We got a Mudkip. It's just babies all the way down. Oh, this fucker. We're going with the fucking villain of the last arc. He's got Destiny Bond. Wait, Sky Attack? Stab Sky Attack. Although not really great attack. Ups bug moves in a pinch. Alright, all we gotta do is Sky Attack the shit out of that Mudkip. Oh no. Oh yes? Oh my god. Do I stomp twice or Sky Attack again? I think I Sky Attack again. Oh, it's gonna be close. If they crit me, I'm dead. Oh yeah! We did it! Captain Chronic, thank you for 7. Oof. Oh, that sucks. Alright, we gotta shop. We just got out 3 for 3 though. JazzCon. Oh. Some kid. What the hell? What the fuck? Don't roleplay with me. What are you doing? He's copying Swarm. We have to leave. I like the little icon for teleport at the top right. It looks so goofy. Wait, I got hit, didn't I? Bird Pog. I hope we find Mug sometime. He's on my favorites list. Restarts tonight? Only like 3. We've had pretty good luck. At least in getting out of the lab. Ugh. Everything else, not so much. Do get some rest. Yeah, I'll either beat Brock or make this the last run. Ooh, I love Drowsy. Probably not very good in this, but I love Drowsy's design. Such a freaking, he's such a nerd. I like his brown pants. Yeah, he's got little pants on. Big honking nose and pants. Alright, what do we got? Give me some shopping. Ooh. Little quaggy boy. Okay. Dies to grass though. Super bad. He's not that fast, so probably not. Oh! Am I allowed to catch that? I don't think so. I think that's a banned Pokemon, right? Oh god. No. It's got 600 BST. That means we can't use it, right? You can catch to get out? Okay. I'm doing that then. Is 600 band or over 600 band? I don't know. Oh, 600 is banned. Sad. Well, we got out. You can't use them though. Get the hell out of here. Alex has hit 1,930 runs. Oh. Tokyo. It's an exclamation fave 3 to see what my favorites are. Yeah, I'm getting tired and hungry. This is definitely my last one. You have to hold me to it. Tropius does not make the list, guys. Although, it would be good if we found Tropius. Is that my second metal coat? Why do they keep giving me this? Berry juice. That's good. Okay. Not good. Ball. Oh, this fucking thing. This thing exploded in my face last time. Is there a better place to go to look for a Pokemon? Like further in the forest, are there different wild encounters? God. Level 8 not too, but not too sucks. Maybe I should speed it up. Hey, Grendor. Adelaide plays Pokemon Kaizo Iron without constantly holding down speed up key. My finger tired. Although I should probably bind it to my controller. That's a good idea. God, this forest sucks. Do I have to go somewhere else to find new ones? Or is this really low chance? %5 chance? Oh my god. G-Mark got bombed by a crab, I got bombed by a dog, Benji got bombed by a cat, and Boone got bombed by a horse. What, are they all exploding on you? Is that how you've lost? Do they have damp in this generation? The ability that makes you immune to explosions? That would be pretty good. Yeah, I also got bombed by a bird. They do? Hell yeah. Death after you think of the 60 months. Oh my god. Where's the... How do I speed up? Oh, hey, all right. Good to meet you. New Pokemon, I'm gonna catch you. I don't even care what you have. It's been so long. Oh, heck. He wants the luxury ball, doesn't he? Thank you guys for watching the stream. I'm gonna go away now. I'm just not gonna stream anymore. Okay. We'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow. It might get worse, it might get better. I don't know. So that's my plan. But okay. I'm gonna send you guys over to Sci-Fry, who's also playing some Pokemon. And I think is he doing a subathon too? Good for him. I was planning to do a subathon when I got back from TwitchCon, but you know, look what happens. I got sick. It's funny too. I haven't done a subathon for like 3 years, 4 years, I think. It's been fucking long. 3 years? Probably 3 years. Yeah, it's been fucking long. So I wanna make it good when I do it. So I'll wait till I feel better. No, I did not do the one last year. It was 2019, I think. Anyway, go say hi to Sci-Fry. Give him an uh-oh back to the lab again raid, okay? Hope you enjoyed the stories from Amsterdam. I hope to see you guys at San Diego TwitchCon, because I will definitely be going to that. And yep, that's it. That's all there is. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow, maybe not. I'll let you know on Twitter. And if not, then probably over the weekend if I feel better. Okay. Bye-bye. Night-night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.